Hello, welcome to Microsoft Dynamics 365 Financial Operation tutorial series. In this video, we'll talk about some element types and the reason for creating an extension of an element. So without wasting time, let's start. When a change needs to be propagated through the entire application, you should create an extension of that element to modify properties or components. Now in this specific video, we'll talk about an overview of common element types and the reason for creating an extension of an element. You can create extension for labels, enumeration or enums. For extended data type, you can create extension for tables, data entities, forms and menus. Now we'll talk about the reasons for each and every types of element. Let me start with label. You would create a label extension file to modify the value of the label, and if you want to add new label, then also you should create an extension. Or if you want to add new label or add new languages, label file extension are named with an underscore extension suffix such as flm underscore extension. Okay, now let's talk about the enumeration or enum. If the isExtensible property is set to true for an enum can be extended to add new values to it. Now let's talk about the extended data type. You can modify the properties of for an EDT such as the label. You can change the string size or the help text by creating an extension. Okay, now let's talk about why we need to create table extension. You can extend a table to add new fields or indexes or relation, as well as modify properties for the table element or the table. You can also implement event handlers that are called from the base implementation of the table methods. Now let's talk about the data entities. Data entity provides a denormalized version of underlying table schema. Data entities can be extended for many of the same reason as tables and can also be extended to data sources. Now let's talk about forms. Forms can be extended to add a new data source, add a new control, or modify properties such as labels, help text, and captions. Like tables, you can implement event handlers that are called from the base implementation of the form methods. Again, you can create the extension for menus. Menus such as the main menu. Menus are extended to new menu items, submenus, or menu references, or to hide any of these items. For example, if you created a new module, you would extend the main menu navigation pane to add more submenu to it. Okay, so these are some examples of element that you can extend in your project. While many extension capability exists, some customization cannot be completed by using extension. To achieve this kind of customization, you will need to log a request to Microsoft with specify your need. These requests are logged in a specific project in live cycle service. Your extensibility request will then be added to a backlog that is worked by engineer. If a request is considered too intrusive, it will not be supported because it could prevent the seamless upgrades. Intrusive customization are one of the main obstacles to keeping continuous upgrades cost as low as possible. When compiling codes, Visual Studio will prevent some types of intrusive customization, but not all are detected. Now I'll talk about some guidelines to help to ensure that you cannot performing customization that are too intrusive. Number one, a type's definition should not be changed. Type definition means the type of the class or type of the data that should not be changed, because it is breaking the change that requires the update of all references, which ensures that the future references will be implemented correctly is possible if the type of the definition is changed. Okay, now let's talk about the second point. A model's author should remain in control of encapsulated code and types to make improvement to the application. Number 3 point, adding new behavior is encouraged and is enabled by using the extensions. And extension capabilities must be designed as open for extension, and they must support multiple extensions that exist side by side in the same installation. So in this video we just talked about what types of element you can extend and what are the reasons for extending all those elements. Now from the next video we'll talk about how you can implement and how you can write code and how you can extend the elements, and I'll show you the practical approaches using Visual Studio. So thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.